Monica Rice video blog. I am here with Nick Briley.
Hi Monica, I'm glad to be here today. It was nice meeting you at the event a couple weeks ago, and I'm glad to join your blog.
Oh yes, I'm so glad you came and agreed to come and talk a little bit about yourself. So speaking of which, what do you do? Can you tell us a little bit about what you do and what interests you pursue?
Okay, I'm a visual artist, which means that my pieces are three-dimensional and you look at them. They are made out of metal because I had 30 years with the railroad repairing freight cars, so the welding experience and handling metal was kind of what I did for a living. And since I've retired, I've opened up a business called Iron Sharpens Iron Studio, and here in Cheyenne, and I try to repurpose as much as I can. So I contact friends and family and the local junkyards and try to repurpose metal. What
inspires you to create artwork out of metal?
Well, it's funny. I took a welding refresher course at LCCC here in Cheyenne, and in the class, the instructor, who's a local blacksmith, Randy Calhoun, he introduced me to the blacksmithing aspect of metalwork, and just the light bulb came on over my head. I decided that metal art, there's not many people that do what I do, so it's not much competition and plenty of material. Okay, this is part of a series I do called Fullness of a Heart, and this particular heart is made out of pretty much everything off the floor. Scrap, pieces of scrap copper, and I take odds and ends of mechanical pieces to create words on it, and the words on this one says "Love Wins," and who can argue with that?
So tell me, Nick, what inspired you to start your own business?
Well, I've always enjoyed art, and the connection with repurposing metal and the availability, so many people throw it away, the connection just, its utility of repurposing, recycling, it means a lot to keep it out of the landfill. So that was the main reason I chose metal, repurposed metal. But the reason I really started is I just have always been creative. My work didn't allow an outlet for creativity because it was all just mechanical. Whereas the free-flowing metal is so flexible and so versatile, you can do anything structurally or just a piece of beautiful art. This piece is a part of a series that I'm doing. I call it the Hollow Man. The Hollow Man is a local musician here in Cheyenne, so I connected with him and invited him to play at our home gallery. But in doing so, I had one piece Hollow Man series made up, and I gifted it to him for his performance. He did a great job. But it inspired me to, I got a whole list of them in my mind to create. But this Hollow Man, he's about, maybe 20 inches tall, and he's made out of repurposed iron, and he's holding his chest cavity open. And in his chest cavity is a golden heart. So this is called Hollow Man, Heart of Gold.
what kind of advice do you want to give to those artists who are ready to showcase their artwork to the world?
Well, first of all, when you're beginning, you don't know where to go. So I would suggest connecting with yourself and producing some form of a blog, some kind of documentation, some kind of a history for the art that you're doing, and maybe where your creative influence is coming from, and do the blog thing or journal, and make sure you document all the stuff, because after you've done it for 20 years, you're going to realize you don't remember the pieces that you did, where they came from, the materials that you used, and who the new owner is.
That's really good advice, because I can't remember what I did even 2 days ago, much less, last year.
Right.
So that's really great advice. Well, thank you so much, Nick, for being on my show today. I really appreciate you coming out and joining me.
It was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, Nick.